If used worldwide, organic farming could store CO2 corresponding to a global emission reduction of 40%. 50% of all produce is thrown out due to minor blemishes and cosmetic standards. There needs to be a way to connect consumers with organic producers to incentivize organic production and also give farmers an alternative to throwing away bruised produce.
Hi, my name is Billy.
I'm Jason.
And I'm Karan, and we're the students behind the Organic Farmers Network concept.
Our solution is an app and website that creates an online farmers market, connecting consumers with both farmers selling organic produce and homeowners selling backyard produce. The consumers will be able to pick up their order from local farmers markets or have them delivered straight to their doorstep in a reusable insulated bag.
Our vendors will also have ways to save bruised produce that would have otherwise been thrown away, either through reduced price sales or donations to local charities. This map shows our 3 initial farmers markets, which include markets in Menlo Park, Saratoga, and Sunnyvale. Specifically, our target market includes families, urban residents, and core-level organic consumers.
We will release our service on iPhone, Android, and our website. These screenshots demonstrate how our application works. After buyers sign up, they input their preferences so that the order page will show their favorite produce, and they can filter or search. Vendors sign up and upload a photo and description of themselves, their farm, and what they sell. This will help make up for the personal interaction at real farmers markets. Finally, vendors upload images and prices for their products.
There are numerous environmental benefits associated with organic farming. Among these are the elimination of soil and water contamination and the preservation of wildlife and biodiversity. In addition, our service provides an alternative to throwing away bruised produce, alleviating the problem of food waste.
There are 3 current existing solutions to our service, which include grocery stores, online services, and farmers markets in real life. However, we have a competitive advantage over each of these 3 alternatives. First, unlike grocery stores, which often have large markups on their produce, we allow for customers to pay less and farmers to make more, because it's coming directly from the farmers. Next, we allow for convenience, unlike real farmers markets, because online ordering allows for easier access and change of orders, and this expands the social impact of our service exponentially. Finally, we allow for diversification of our service. We allow for the bruised produce and backyard vendors features which are not available with other online services.
We went to each of the 3 farmers markets where our service will be available and interviewed a total of 60 customers and 60 vendors. We asked the farmers if they would be interested in our service and the customers if they ever found it inconvenient to buy their produce at farmers markets, and we gauged interest for the backyard produce feature. We found that 95% of customers and 90% of vendors were interested in our service.
We will have 3 policies in place to ensure good customer service and a good reputation. First, we'll distinguish all farmers as certified organic and show our backyard vendors on a separate page. Next, we'll allow for a review feature where customers can leave reviews about farmers and their produce. Finally, we'll issue full refunds for any produce that is substandard, rotten, or unsatisfactory, and we'll split the cost of the refunds between us and the farmers, depending on the reason for the complaint and the quality of the produce when it was delivered.
The majority of our startup cost is allocated to hiring a freelance mobile developer who will build a working application across all our platforms based on our app prototype. There is also the initial cost of the reusable bags. We have also allocated money for advertising by putting up flyers at the farmers markets, having advertisements in local newspapers, and advertising on online neighborhood websites like Nextdoor. Our fixed cost is the fee for hosting our app. Our variable costs include the money for refunds and for drivers, which will both increase with the volume of orders. We employ drivers who are willing to regularly drive for us each weekend and provide their own vehicle. This allows us to avoid the cost and logistics of having separate trucks and insurance. Each driver will deliver within a 5-mile radius of their farmer's market and will be paid $25 an hour, which is extremely competitive with other employment opportunities such as DoorDash.
For a business to make money, we'll be taking a 15% commission out of all of our sales. This will ensure sustainability while also giving our customers the best possible price. We calculate this commission based on the vendors' willingness to give discounts in order to reach a wider and more expansive clientele.
For customers who choose to have their orders directly delivered to their home, we will charge a $5 delivery fee. This fixed delivery fee incentivizes larger orders.
As our online traffic increases, we will begin to run advertisements on our website to add an additional revenue stream. Based on our initial revenue and cost projections, we estimate to break even in 18 months. However, we hope to begin expanding to other markets after 12 months, with our eventual goal being our service available for every farmer's market in America. Finally, we'd like to walk you through our journey since we wrote our initial business plan.
First, we came up with our idea and did market analysis and research on the 3 farmers market that we visited. Our response was overwhelmingly positive, so we continued to go through with the idea.
Then we developed our app prototype, presented at a research symposium, and received feedback from industry professionals. This brings us to today, where we're looking for opportunities for future research, funding, and the means to implement our service.
This is our team along with our advisor, Mr. Glass.